How's it going, guys? My name's Oliver. Today I'm filming a old school type of video, so no workflow charts, just me and the camera. This video is going to be more so for people who maybe are struggling with business, entrepreneurship, maybe not seeing any success, and you're kind of wondering like, why isn't anything happening? You know, I see these people on YouTube like every day, like even like I go on my homepage, and every second there's some new kid with his new YouTube videos, like stupid thumbnails, like super happy with his mouth wide open. How I made 100,000 in 2 days of outreach, you know, something crazy like that. And I know for me, at least when I started, like those things really used to affect me. Like I would compare myself to those people, and I'm like, why are all of these people like seeing success? And I'm out here like trying my best, like trying every single method out there. You know, I'm doing emails, I'm doing DMs, I'm doing cold calls, and I'm doing all these crazy things, and I'm still not able to see any results. And yet it seems like everyone else is succeeding. All right, so I just want to kind of bring all of you back to reality and explain to you like what it's actually supposed to look like. Because truth be told, you will not make, you know, those crazy numbers like people claim on their YouTube videos. You know, unless you have previous experience like in entrepreneurship, especially in selling. Like if you do have that experience, okay, maybe you can make crazy numbers relatively quickly. But if you're brand new, do not expect, you know, to make your first $10,000. You know, it's probably going to take like a year, maybe 2 years. I don't want to be like too negative, but you know, it's going to take quite some time, especially if you're doing it by yourself. You know, if you have no business partner or no mentor or nothing like really to help you, it will take some time. And it's perfectly normal. Like it's supposed to take some time. But once you get past like that rough period, afterwards it's going to be so much easier. Like it's going to be night and day when it comes to seeing like actual results and you know, actually seeing like real success in your business. So the premise behind this video is that like I have people in my program who, you know, they've joined, it's been maybe a month. Like I'm at this period right now, like the program is relatively new, it's been like a month it's out. And people who have joined like almost day one, today or like this week, it's been like about a month that they're in the program. And I know some of them are like getting kind of discouraged. You know, I had someone who told me, it's like, Oliver, I only have like one potential client, and yes, he does seem interested, but I feel like after almost 4 weeks of cold calling, I would have had like more success, more clients, more money and stuff like that. And I still haven't technically signed my first client. And I told him, I'm like, look, for me, it took me almost 2 years to see any form of success. And I'm like, in a month, you were able to book, I don't know, like 10, 20 meetings. And that person specifically, he has like 3 people who are like highly interested in his service. And I remember just telling them, I'm like, look, just be consistent, keep doing it. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to take a month to get your first client. And funny enough, today we hopped on a call, and he told me, he's like, yeah, Oliver, I signed my first client. He signed his first client. It's kind of like, yeah, like the way we do it, we're performance based, so you only get charged at the end. So they agreed to work together. They had like a really good deal. I'm not gonna go into details, but it's basically almost a $4,000 per month contract client that he signed, purely performance based in his first month of outreach, first month of starting this agency thing. And you know, and I remember him like complaining maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that it wasn't fast enough and everything. And I told him, like, look, you have to stay disciplined and consistent. All right, so I think that's one thing that like people seem to be very everyone's like motivated. All right, if you're watching this video, like these types of videos about business and entrepreneurship, you're probably really motivated to make this work. All right, you have this drive in you, this hunger. You really want to achieve like success. You see these people online, you're like, fuck, I want to have that life. I want to have those crazy cars. I want to have a nice life. But what you guys lack is not the motivation, but the discipline to actually just do it. right? Because all of you know what you're supposed to be doing in order to achieve those results that you want. Okay? It might be cold calling, cold email, or whatever type of business you decide to start. But if you can stay disciplined and do what you're supposed to do every day, no matter how you feel, that's when you're going to start seeing success. All right? Going back to that example, that guy who signed his first client, I remember he told me, he's like, Oliver, I'm feeling down. I feel like sad that I'm not seeing any results. I'm putting in all this work and like I have nothing to show for it. And he's not the only one in the program. Like most people are like that. You know, they're like, it's been a month and I don't see anything. And I tell everyone, I'm like, just stay consistent, stay disciplined, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And whatever you guys are supposed to be doing, just keep doing it, don't stop. And that's what I tell everyone in the program, like, just stay disciplined, trust the process, keep doing. And slowly, one by one, each of these people are texting me, Oliver, I got my first client. Oliver, I got my first meeting. All of them, all of those same people who were complaining to me like a week or 2 weeks ago that they're not seeing any results, funny enough, they stayed disciplined and now they're seeing results. And on the flip side, I have people in the program who I know they're not doing their cold calls. I know they're not being consistent with their outreach. I can easily tell like who's serious with their outreach versus who's not. And those people, funny enough, they're the ones who complain the less. That's what I notice. They're kind of like content. They're like, they don't want it that bad. So it doesn't matter that much to them that they're not seeing any results. And I hope you guys aren't like that. Okay, it has to piss you off. You have to be like super pissed that you're not seeing any results. Because all of those people that I mentioned, they were really mad. They texted me like, Oliver, why isn't this not working? You said it was going to work. Why is it working for that person and not me? Okay, they have this drive, this hunger to make it work. And that's the most important part. Okay, but if you're content with not seeing any success and you're like, whatever, I'll do cold calls when I feel like it, and eventually it might work. You know, if you have that mentality, then it's never going to work because you're never going to take this thing seriously. All right, you have to build this discipline in you, and also you have to have the drive, the hunger to actually want success. I don't know if it's something that you're born with or it's something that you can kind of learn to have by watching, motivational videos or having a good, a goal or something to work towards. So that's why you have that hunger. I don't exactly know what differentiates a person who actually wants it versus a person who's kind of semi wants it. Yeah, he would like to have a Lambo, but is he actually willing to put in the work to get one? Hell no. All right, there's a clear difference between those two types of people, and you have to make sure you identify yourself with the good side, those people who want those amazing things and who are willing to put in the work and the effort. Okay, it's not going to be perfect. You are going to be absolutely trash when you start, and it's perfectly normal. But if you stay disciplined, then eventually you will see success, like all of these people who I'm talking to or I'm coaching to in the program. All right, so if you guys have been slacking or you're kind of feeling down and unmotivated with your entrepreneurial journey, just know that if you are doing the correct things, it's all about staying consistent and disciplined. Maybe you have to switch your approach slightly, right? With some people, that was the thing. Okay, it was just like a small tweak. They had to change a little thing, and then afterwards they started seeing results. All right, so never give up. Just evaluate, switch your approach if you have to, but do not be one of those people who are content with not being successful. Because if you do adopt this way of thinking that it doesn't matter if it doesn't work now, I have my entire life, or I have this summer, or I have another year or two to make it work. If you start thinking that way, you're never going to make it work. Okay, you have to be almost in a panic, like fuck, like I have to make this work, or else like I'm going to be screwed. It's only like that you can make it work. All right, so that's going to be all for today's video. I hope this was a good little pep talk, little motivational talk for those who are maybe feeling down and everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see each other in the next video.